Let me tell you how hard it was to watch these episodes. As you know, I am a pirate. And the sites that I usually go to watch and download these episodes weren't updating. They weren't updating. They were updating all on Sunday. Then when it hit Monday, and even today, they're not updating. No new dubs, no new subs, nothing. Like the sites, no one's working on the sites right now. They're probably on vacation or something. I don't know. But because of that, I had to go back into a place like, okay, where can I go not only to watch new update anime, but also to stream new update anime? And I found some sites. Kids Anime's been back for years, but there's no download button on there. And there's some others I did find. So there's that. I got that taken care of literally just this morning and everything. Like, finally, I got it taken care of. So that was a whole bunch of crazy I had to go through. But nonetheless, it was worth it, in my opinion. Now, let's talk about this episode. My expectations. When I was going to, I thought what they're going to do is Leela plays their song, and then Kana's group plays their song, and then everyone had to decide. But nope, it was a sing off. They were right next to each other, singing off. Like, the conclusions, but I don't want to get into that just yet, man. Let's see how we start here. So the rules were is that they had to make a new song together, and they both had to sing the new song. One group sings the first part, and the other group sings the second part, and they see the people get to decide. But however, they don't like what's happening. They want both groups to succeed. They think they would do a better job doing it together. But in their opinion, especially the freshmen, they had to prove that they could do this on their own. So that's why they really want to do it, as well as the old group, Leela, wanted to prove that they can do it without Kanan, that everything they learned from Kanan, they can now stand on their own as well. So both sides had something to prove, even when it came to personal, Margaret and her pride, then you had Tamari and her worrying over her big sister, Natsumi. So everyone had their reasons. Margaret, in a way, found her resolve and knows what she wants to do. Tamari, however, did have a resolve, but she didn't really able to, connect with her older sister, Nusumi. And Natsumi, in a way, reminds me of how it is. You finally see them side by side, and you have the dynamic. We saw this one in, let's see, Sunshine with Dia and Ruby, where it was the average one, where Dia was the reliable one, and Ruby was someone that was shy and scared and very cute. But yet there's also some dynamics where it's different, where you have the younger sibling who is taller than the older sibling and can be more reliable than the older sibling. There are dynamics like that a lot, where sometimes the younger sibling will be taller than the older one for some reason. So that just happens. And you see how one was more mature in a way, because sometimes the younger sibling will see if the older sibling's kind of a failure or they're trying so hard but not succeeding, and they'll take that in as a sponge, like, okay, I gotta be better than that. But they still care for their older sibling. So I did enjoy that dynamic that they did with those two in a way. One acted way more mature than the other. And that's how it is. That's how it is with my older sisters. The oldest one acts very immature and goofy, and the other one is sweet, but she's more reliable as a person. So I've seen this dynamic my entire life, so I can relate to it a lot. In a way, even with my own little brother as well. He is way taller than me, despite I'm the older brother. It just happens for some reason. I don't know why. But I am, in a way, the more mature one, where I think things more calmly, in a way. And I'm not being biased there, it's true. Now, this, they couldn't come to terms to write the song. For the side of Leela, you had the two underclassmen, which is Rio and Natsumi. She wanted to join in to face her sister. And then you had Tamari, of course, and Margaret. And they couldn't agree. The song Margaret does what she does, and is always trying to do things ahead of what people tell her to do. And the music she was playing was really nice. It was rock, but however, it wasn't something that represents school idols, as Rio said. It was good. It's a good song, but it doesn't represent school idols in a way. And it has to show about the love of school idols. That's just how it means to be a school idol. which Margaret's the reason why she probably lost, because she didn't understand what it truly meant to be a school idol. She was good at performance, but when it came to doing things exactly like that, she kind of failed. And she was still showing that side of her, so she had some growing up to do in that section, which is understandable. So they had a little disagreement, mainly Tamari and herself. Like, she was trying to do the song herself, but Nutsume trying to be the older sister, but it's really hard to do so when your younger sister is so independent. It's hard for you to help them out or open up to them. So what she did is be Nutsume herself. She being the whiny brat, calling her dummy duck, baka 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 over and over again. And they had a crying section, you know, like, just stop being like this, man. Let's work together, open up a bit. You know, I get it, you're worried about me, but we can't keep doing things like this, man. You gotta let in some room, man. You gotta open up some doors. You can't just keep closed up forever, especially if you're doing something like this. I understand. So it finally happened. We had a little crying session, and finally they were able to tell their differences and continue on with the song. Finally. And of course, Shiki said it the best. Because Shiki's the one who wanted to go and sell things the most. And she usually is the one not to take the lead of action most of the times. But this time she had the encouragement to do it. And that was with No Rain, No Rainbow. No Rain, No Rainbow. I love that saying right there. Like, yes, no rain, no rainbow. Because it's pretty much exactly what's going on here. You know, in order for there to be a rainbow, there has to be water. There has to be rain of tears, in a way. And so, I like that saying. So finally, we are here at the school, the sing-off. The sing-off. Finally, we're here. And when we see it, it was just amazing. It was amazing. You know, seeing the visual effects. I don't know if they were able to do that really, or just them seeing themselves like that with the visual effects as they're doing their hand gestures and stuff. Like, were they doing that? I don't know. But it was awesome. It was really awesome. And then I feel like the freshman group came in very strong and just hit hard. Well, you expect no less from the Leela group. And then all together, they start wearing the same clothing and start singing together. Then at the end, the teams voted, but they all agreed, stop this and just sing together. We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew this was going to happen. But I guess what I, in a way, wanted to have an actual winner. And of course, the winner's wish was they all wanted a wish to be granted. Who is the winner? And their both wishes was for them to combine their groups together. Whoever the winner is. So it was just going to happen either way. Either which side wins or who the students will pick. They all wanted the same thing. Their hearts are all one. You know, that Kingdom Hearts BS and everything. So this entire time, they ended up doing that because that was a performance in Shanghai. Like, yes, these groups are better as one than they are as separate, divided. So this entire thing, they understand their motives, their ambitions, but it was better when they did it together. And it worked out. Did it not? So, I'm glad things worked out in the end. It did. And now they're all going to Love Live as Leela. I'm saying, because in the end, Leela won because it has bigger name recognition. But they all proved their points. They all settled their bridges and everything. So, what else more can they do besides this? So, that being said, finally, they now continue and focus on Love Live as one. Now we get to see the hard part, them working together. Because I feel like what's going to be really nudging in a way is the seniors and the freshmen. I'm not counting the second years, because the second years were the ones who really had a struggle in order to keep up with their upperclassmen, where the freshmen came out already knowing what to do. Because remember, in season 2, we had the second years were freshmen, and they were struggling and actually keeping up with the older members in their group, and they were finally able to keep up towards the end of the season. Then we have this season right here, third season, and you get to see the freshmen, which were Margaret and Tamari. They're already natural. they were already natural. They already knew what to do. They were good at what they were doing, and they just showed up the second years. So I have a feeling that they're really going to be clashing a bit with the seniors a bit. The freshmen are going to have some big heads. I'm hoping that's what we get to see the next episode. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. So anyways, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.